There is no better authority on the power this program has than a mother who's come through it, and those stories need to make it to lawmakers and legislators so that they can continue to fund this program, that we may reach more families and continue to improve our communities.
You know, I never had any aspirations of greatness. I expected just to kind of be a stay-at-home mom for the rest of my life. I remember telling my nurse, now that I'm a mother, then my light needs to dim so my children's light can glow, and my nurse was like, hold up. No, this is where you glow the most, and you do it for your children. She really made me feel empowered to let my voice be heard and let my story be known.
I learned that my voice means more than just me speaking words. So getting to go walk on Capitol Hill and being able to be like, hey, this program actually does help. My daughter and I are perfect examples. This does do what it's meant to do.
I think it's important, especially for Black women, African American women, because we are really trying to break generational curses. And lawmakers need to know this, because at the end of the day, they're people too.
It's one thing for a lobbyist to go into an office and talk about nurse-family partnership and moms who face barriers, but it's another thing to hear a mom actually share what it was like going through one of the most vulnerable times in her life. And so it's really good to kind of bring that lawmaker down to reality, that this is real and that nurse-family partnership really works, and I'm a living testament of that.
I realized yesterday during my meetings with legislative staff members that they're people just like I am, and they're not DC people, they are Tennesseans who live in Tennessee, who have families in Tennessee, so they have just as much at stake when it comes to policy and decisions as I do. And so I'm going and I'm speaking with other constituents. I'm not just speaking to senators, staff person, you know, that's a title. At the end of the day, we're all Tennesseans, and we all want the state of Tennessee, and by extension, the United States of America, to be a better place for all of us.
Lawmakers don't always get to see the fruits of that vote, that bill that was just a stack of papers on their desk. When they get to hear from moms, they get to see what is truly happening on the ground. And they get to see the change that's been made. They get to see where we started and where we are now, and that our families aren't just surviving, our families are thriving. And when a lawmaker can see that, that encourages them to make that next vote, to choose families.
They need to know that nurse-family partnership makes a real difference. It's not just a difference in one family's life, it's a generational difference, because that family is going to take what they know and share it with their children, and their children are going to share that with their children share that with their children. It's entire generations of people that are changed because of one nurse's influence on one family.
There is no need to wait to be an advocate. You are a constituent now, and anytime that you feel like you want to contact your local lawmaker, feel free to write that letter, make that phone call, and let your voice be heard. What you have to say truly makes a difference in the lives of families when it comes to making sure this program can continue to impact the community.